What is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday to you. So, I recently posted my opinions about the Candace Owens, Kanye West, Paris fashion show, White Lives Matter fashion line, and I stand on what I said. I thought that it was ignorant. I don't think it's very productive to combat ignorance with ignorance. And I just thought that it wasn't useful to any progressive conversation about how we can coexist as Americans and as people. And I read some of the justifications. I actually listened to a little bit about little of Candace's feedback from the backlash, and honestly, nothing she said justified it. If anything, she was just trying to figure out a way to justify ignorance by conflating talking points. That's basically what she did. Oh, we can't talk about this. And she came out with all these statistics about black people and stuff like that. But it's like, stop. Stop. Okay? Those conversations are very, very useful. But you're not going to facilitate conversations about those topics by creating an ignorant topic to talk about so that people can have attention to you. And I personally believe that, my observations, Candace Owens has been clout chasing on Kanye West for years. For years. I remember when she came out with her Blexit stuff and she said that Kanye West designed it or something like that. And Kanye had to come back and say, no, I didn't have anything to do with that. It was one of those things where she had to apologize to him. But she's a clout chaser and she clout chases on Kanye and she almost uses Kanye West as, to me, black people clout. And so I kind of looked at sort of the reaction. She had the Daily Wire. Look, black people, Candace Owens makes a bold statement with Kanye West. It's like, I just don't get it. Like, to be honest with you, I don't believe in matching ignorance with ignorance. All lives matter. That is the slogan. That is the phrase. That is the only thing that we as Americans should be focused on. We shouldn't be focused on condescending statements and t-shirts that doesn't help a conversation. If anything, it inflames the conversation. And while some white people are very much like, yeah, that was bold, I'm glad that there are reasonable white people out there that are saying that was not helpful. That doesn't help the conversation. And so, hey, everybody can do whatever they want to do to get attention and to get people to talking to them. But I think that when you want credibility, I don't think that it's very credible for you to bring yourself down on ignorant levels and you're supposed to be this high intellectual. I would not see a person like Thomas Sowell or Walter Williams running around with a shirt like that. And these are black conservative men that I personally think very highly of. But I feel like and I've told people this before, we expect certain things of Kanye West, and like nothing that he does is really shocking to us, right? Because Ye just has that history. But when you have somebody like Candace Owens, who has as well talked about running for president and who has expressed political convictions and has kind of propped herself as this political commentator that people should trust and actually view as credible, it looks bad for her. It looks bad for her on so many different levels. Because number one, you're supposed to be somebody who's helping the conversation in America. But now I see that, again, this two-party pick a side, you're just helping the Republican rhetoric. And I want people to understand one thing. What Candace Owens did not inspire black people at all. If anything, it put the fire in them to not want to listen to her and to question where she's coming from. So, great job destroying your credibility if that was what you were trying to boldly do, because a lot of black people are talking about this and a lot of people are using the same phrase with Candace Owens. She is a puppet. She is a Republican puppet. And Republican puppets, they may not be as bad as Democrat, but they do know how to fan the flames of unnecessary conversation.